Hello, ladies and gentlemen, for the final time ever. Welcome to the Clone Wars. So we have the last of the story reels. This is the 8th episode titled Unfinished Business. I'm not entirely certain as to whether this is going to be a continuation of the Bad Batch arc. I'm assuming it probably is. I'm not entirely certain as to where it's going to go, though, because we seem to get the entire thing tied off at the end with Echo being rescued and them escaping from the planet. So yeah, I mean, this is really a landmark episode. This would be the last... Well, actually, technically no, it'd be the second to last video I ever upload to the Clone Wars playlist. Obviously, there's going to be a different Clone Wars that I'm going to react to, which is the shorter animated version from 2003. That's what's going to be coming up next. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing an overall Clone Wars review. So... You know, again, I'll probably do a little mini review of these unfinished episodes. Put that up tomorrow at some point. But then I'm going to give a few days, work hard on an overall Clone Wars review. You know, it's going to be a really long one. It'll have like my top 10 favourite episodes, different things like that. So I'll work on that through the week and hopefully have that up fairly soon. But yeah, other than that, this is the last episode we're going to watch. So it's quite daunting. Quite sad. But anyway, let's move on with it and let's watch the episode. So back with Mace, back on a Nexus.
And we are losing nearly everyone. But if Admiral Trench can no longer anticipate our moves, we now have the opportunity to retake the planet. That is why I'm proposing we send everything we have left to the assembly complex.
That complex is the Separatist' most fortified position. What is your strategy, Master Windu?
Airdrop into the center of the complex. It should be easier to fight our way out than to fight our way in.
I can improve your chances.
Oh.
Excuse me, generals.
I was going to say, you've been captive for a long time.
I'm sorry, but I just don't think you're ready for battle yet. I am not a liability, Rex. I'm the best chance we have to take back an Axis.
If the trooper has a plan, I'd like to hear it.
May I? While Master Windu leads a team to retake the assembly complex, the Bad Batch will escort me into Trench's new comm vault, which, according to current intel, is now located on this Separatist dreadnought above an Axis. Once I'm plugged in, I can feed Trench strategies, but this time, you'll know
be the wrong
every
ones.
move before he makes it.
You're assuming Wat Tambor and the Techno Union won't inform Trench that they no longer hold you and the algorithm.
Tambor is a businessman, but if he divulges his failure,
Yeah,
it won't just
they're not
be
going to like it.
loss. Trench will have his head.
And you are certain that if we get you on board that ship, that you can convince Trench's army to do what you want?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, I've been doing this for a while, but this time, I can help bring about a Republic victory instead of a defeat.
Let's do it then. Back with the Bad Batch.
Tech, is everything ready? Yep, Sarge. We are ready. Still not sure how we're gonna land on that ship. Don't worry. Echo says he's got a plan. That makes me feel so much better.
Here we go.
Please tell me we are blowing something up.
Sorry, Wrecker. This is strictly stealth.
I hate that word.
Crossfire just sleeps all the time. Why are the two fleets like right next to each other and they're not fighting?
As soon as I plug in, I'll send a signal to the command ship. As far as the droids are concerned, We're just gonna be another one of their shuttles coming in for a landing.
We have an incoming ship. Is this one of ours? I've never seen this model.
Sending the signal now.
Yep, it's one of ours. Roger, Roger, Shuttle TC-159. You may approach and land.
Dumb droids are dumb. I think that's what we can learn here. Landing not exactly where they expected. Wow, that is a heavily fortified area.
Copy that, General. We're going in.
Not breaking the surface though with those bombs. But enough to destroy the ships, I guess. Purple lightsaber. Jeez.
My name is General Mace Windu of the Jedi Order. At this point of the Clone War, I have dismantled and destroyed over 100,000 of you Type 1 battle droids. I'm giving you an opportunity to peacefully lay down your weapons so that you may be reprogrammed to serve a better purpose than spreading the mindless violence and chaos which you have inflicted upon the galaxy.
What a rousing speech.
Blast them!
They don't care.
Well, I guess it was worth a try.
Time to add to that 100,000 number.
Admiral Trench, the Jedi are attacking the assembly plant with a large force.
Yes. Now I will use their arrogance and desperation to our advantage.
I really want to see him die finally. Just die and be done with it.
Tech, can you rig an interface? I assume that's a rhetorical question. We should make sure this comm vault has no other entrances.
I'm on it.
Contact Skako. I want to use the algorithm to
Skako.
calculate the best possible counterattack.
As you command. Alright, I have access to everything. And good timing. I just scanned a strategy request Trench sent to the techno unit.
That's very lucky.
Wait. First I need to reroute your transmission so it appears to still be coming from Skako Minor. Good thinking, Tech.
Better do it quick.
Here is the new strategy from Skako, Admiral. Mobilize all troops on an axis to the assembly complex. The Republic will not send reinforcements. They will put all their faith in the Jedi.
But they will send reinforcements.
Give the order.
You big spidery fool.
I'm intercepting a transmission. Trench is ordering all of his droids to the assembly complex. That's not good. No, it's perfect.
Yeah.
That's what I told him to do. But Mason Obi-Wan will be vastly outnumbered. Not when I send a feedback pulse that shuts down all of the droids.
Ah,
Good job, Echo.
Master Windu, it's about to get a little more crowded where you are.
We have our hands full as it is. What is your plan?
Echo is drawing all of the droids to your position so he can neutralize them at the same time.
It's hard to imagine more droids here than there already are.
well, there's going to be more of them.
Obi-Wan, Skywalker just contacted me. He said we've got a lot more droids headed our way.
I see Anakin as being as insightful as ever.
I was told not to worry. It was all part of their plan.
Now that sounds like Anakin.
The droids are going to overwhelm the Jedi. They don't stand a chance.
You're very cocky, Mr. Spider. You're going to be begging for your life.
Well, there weren't as many as I thought there was going to be.
Don't speak too soon, Obi-Wan.
Does this meet your expectations?
This exceeds my expectations.
Now, Echo, shut them down.
Do it. Oh, not bad. Not bad, Echo. I've got a feeling that there's going to be more to this than meets the eye.
What was that?
We monitored a powerful energy surge, which has overloaded the droid circuitry. We are tracking the origin of this
On
pulse
your
now.
ship.
The algorithm has never been wrong before. How could we have missed this?
The source originated on board this ship.
Dispatch security droids. Find out exactly where
Exactly.
this ship the pulse came from.
What about our apparent defeat on Anaxis?
A wise leader does not rely completely on things such as algorithms.
It's going to be more.
My personal strategy for victory is through total annihilation.
Just is he going to
I am
just
pleased to
blow
report
the
that we are
planet
in
up?
control of the assembly complex, and all other fronts are falling to the Republic, thanks to Echo's plan.
That's good news, Master Windu. We're on our way back to the base.
May the Force be with you.
All right, let's get moving. We leave just like we came, under the radar.
It'll take just a moment to cover our tracks. Wait, I just scanned a new order from Trench. He's initiated a countdown. There's a bomb, hidden at the assembly complex,
Uh-oh.
but it's big enough to destroy most of Anaxis.
Can you stop it?
Well, I can try. General, where are you going?
If you can't stop the detonation, perhaps Trench can.
Okay.
Continue your sweep, Jesse.
General Windu, this is Tech. We've discovered a bomb in the fusion reactor. We need someone to go down there and help disarm it.
I'm on my way.
What do you know, Mace, about disarming bombs?
Get the men out of here.
You heard,
It's not going to make a difference if it's going to
Organize
destroy
your
most of
forces
an
and have them
axis.
evacuate as soon as possible.
That looks just like the Death Star reactor. The second Death Star reactor. Is that the... Ah, that's the bomb. It's a big red button there, I see it. Uh-oh.
Ray shield. Echo, I found the bomb. Tell me the sequence to shut it down.
How are you going to get through the ray shield?
Now, first number in the sequence is 1.
Ah, okay.
The next is 3.
Ray shields don't stop the force.
We have located the source of the pulse.
7. Jam the signal at its source.
Oh, he's going to stop the last one. Oh.
Echo!
The server overloaded his neural system.
Echo!
It appeared as deliberate. That means Trench knows we're here.
Echo, are you there? What is the last sequence?
Master Windu, Trench took out Echo. He's breathing, but he's unconscious. That's not the only problem. We got company!
Uh-oh. So he's either going to have to guess the last number, or Anakin's going to have to pull through here.
Don't worry about me, Captain. Just get your men out of there.
Yes, sir.
The Jedi lacks the final sequences to stop the detonation. The loss of clothes at the shipyard will seal the Republic's fate. Dispatch more units to deal with the infiltrators on the ship, and prepare our landing craft for our next assault.
As you command.
Haha. It's Anakin Skywalker, man. You're going to need more than just a couple of droids. Oh, he's got some...
Tell me the sequence to disarm the bomb.
Never. Dooku would kill me for using a Naxus.
And you think I won't?
You're Jedi. Your nobility
He's Anakin.
is a weakness.
Oh, there's your arms gone.
I don't have such weaknesses. Now let's try that again.
Mace, if you cannot stop the detonation, you must leave now.
That is not an option. I still have a chance to stop this, even if it's down to my best guess.
How about I take the guesswork out of it, Master? Admiral Trench was kind enough to give me the final sequence himself.
Ah, well done, Anakin.
Try 7.
Oh, we could have told you the wrong one, though. Oof. So that's it. Bomb disarm then.
Good work, Skywalker. The bomb has been disarmed.
You both owe me one now.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, yes, he's dead. You stupid spider. Why would you do that? You've got half your arms. Is that like a...
Wrecker's gonna love this.
Is that like a
Admiral, it was a pleasure.
self-destruct? Oh, I'm not going to miss that spider guy.
We can't blast a way out. Too many of them. What's he doing?
He's just going to run through them all. I like Wrecker. Wrecker's cool.
Honestly, feel bad for those droids.
If you surrender peacefully, it will be noted on my report.
I still don't get why they make the droids fear, because the droids, you know.
I'll buy you.
I know it's for comedic effect.
We'll meet you at the infiltration point.
Oh, he's gonna try and talk me. You watch.
This is the infiltration point. I'm picking up dozens of droids on my sensors, all heading this way.
Hope you're not waiting on me.
Now all we're missing is Crosshair.
Where is he? Oh, he's placing the bombs. I get it.
Snake. How touching.
They're well placed. I mean, I don't even. I thought they were bombs. Are they just like to reflect the bolts? That's pretty impressive.
Relax, Wrecker. You'll top him next time. No, he won't.
He'll get to blow the ship up though.
I've got a present for you, Wrecker. Seriously? I'm gonna blow it up? The whole stinking thing?
Yeah, just press the button.
This is the happiest day of my life.
Wow, it's a big explosion. And we have victory.
Captain Rex, Corporal Echo, and Clone Force 99, you have all done a great service for the Republic. Thanks to your courage and ingenuity, we have reclaimed the Nexus.
And Anakin. And you, Mace.
Shipyard's operation,
And Obi-Wan.
we can expect more victories on all battlefronts across the galaxy.
Let's hear it for the Bad Batch! I knew he could do it, boys!
Yay! Way! Yay! Spinny droids. That's how droids celebrate this spin. Uh-oh. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings an end to the Clone Wars. Wow, that was a really good episode. I like that. It was cut and dry. Go and blow the Separatists up. Stop the bomb. Really liked it. I'm wondering what happens to Echo then between now and the time of, well, either Revenge of the Sith or A New Hope. I mean, we see Rex in Rebels. We obviously know his backstory, but we don't know what happened to many of the other clones. And, I don't know where. I thought Echo would have definitely had stuck with Rex. So maybe there is an answer there and I just don't know it. But, no, I really enjoyed it. I've loved the Clone Wars. I've absolutely loved it. And as I say, I don't want to say too much because I'm going to save that for my overall review. It is a very sad moment that this is the last episode we will have ever watched, unless they bring it back, which I really hope they do, to come back and finish off these episodes and release them, and maybe do another couple of seasons. That would be pretty awesome. But guys, all I can really say is thank you very much for supporting me throughout all of the Clone Wars. As I say, from here there'll be a mini review up for these unfinished episodes. That'll probably be up tomorrow. I'm going to work on an overall Clone Wars review. It might take me a little bit of time just because I want to put a lot of effort into it and make it really nice and polished, get some nice graphics up there and whatnot. And then we'll be moving on to the 2003 Clone Wars, which shouldn't last too long. And of course, we've got that vote ongoing at the moment for the next reaction series. At the moment, Avatar's winning. So if you haven't already voted, go and vote in that poll. You'll find it on my channel, pinned to the homepage. If you want to, to basically have your say in what you want me to watch next. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for following me again on this journey. I will see you hopefully for the reviews and also for the reactions going forward.